Hope you're all well, hope you're all healthy. I don't know why I keep doing that 50,000 times. Anyway, here I am, guys, back in the old boudoir. I've put the camera on a different angle, so I don't know what state it's going to be in. But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick follow-up for, with the old transfer window, because obviously it opened on Friday. Now, as we all know, like I've said before in a previous video, that PSR, profit and sustainability regulations, Leeds United obviously have got to keep within that. They have kept it all in check over the last 3 years. I think it gets worked out over a period of time. Now, the obviously margins are getting tighter now we're staying in Championship. So we definitely need to sell an asset, or one or even two. Now, I just want to do a quick video as in who we could possibly sell and who I wouldn't be particularly bothered about losing. I'm not saying I won't really want to lose any of them, but I mean, like, out of the ones that there is available. So if we just went through them, Archie Gray first of all. I don't think I'd want Archie Gray to go. We all know what his involvement in previous years to the club is. You know, his relatives, Andy Gray, his dad, Frank Gray, and obviously Eddie Gray. So 50 Shades of Grey. Basically, all Greys, all Greys you can think of. So to see him go, that would be a great shame. It really would. And with the potential that he's got ahead of him, you know, all the music can only get better and better. Now, it would be full on profit, obviously, because he's come through Leeds' academy. So you look at it that way. I know Tottenham and Dortmund have been interested in him. So they could certainly get good bucks for him. But I personally wouldn't want him to leave, because I think there's so much potential there. And like I say, he can only get better and better. Certainly, he can play in two positions, as we know. Midfield, he needs brushing up on a little bit. I think a bit more experience in there. He can only get better there as well. But obviously, he found his place at right back. So, yeah, he's just obviously one of a few. Who else have we got? Ethan Ampadu, for me, that don't make sense. His name's been flown around a little bit. Cost us 7 million from Chelsea, plus a few add-ons, I believe. Now, for his how he played this season, how he took over the captaincy role, how he played, constant, where he's at on his sleeve, always gave 100%. You saw him at end with playoff final, how much it means, how much he already means to the club, how much it hurts him. So, which is good. He's got that bond between fans and himself. He's fantastic in midfield. He's played brilliant at back with Rodon. So for me, it don't make sense to get rid of somebody like Ethan Ampadu, because at the end of the day, Cooper's obviously he's going to be gone forever soon. We don't know when, whether it could even be this summer if he don't renew his contract or what they've offered him. So he's going to take over the captaincy armband, and I think he can only go from strength to strength. I really do. So for me, Ethan Ampadu's a no-no. So is Pascal Strauch. He's another name that's been bandied about. Now, he come from Ajax for our academy, so again, it would be pure on profit. But again, you know, how weak we are at back, especially now Rodon's gone back. We don't know what's happening there. Centre-half positions, we ain't got that many options. Again, when you look at Charlie Creswell, the situation there. Pascal Strauch as well, he's basically the only one who seems to be able to score from corners. I think he certainly got two, or possibly even three, before he got injured. He missed most of the second half of the season, we know that. But he's pretty versatile, as in he can play left back as well if needed. So it's a no-no for me when it comes to Pascal Strauch. I wouldn't get rid of him either. Rutter is probably going to be a no-no anyway. When you look at it, he cost us 36 million. I believe Dortmund offered us 25 million, I think, season before, which they refused. So if that's the case, and that's the sort of price that they're putting on how much he's worth, he's not worth even getting rid of anyway. We may as well keep hold of him and let him carry on creating in that number 10 role, unless they've got another position for him, as in, because obviously Brendan Allenson, he plays that number 10 role as well, or he can do. So we'll have to see how that pans out. But for me, for what we'd get for him, it don't make sense really to get rid of Rutter. So who else have we got? Melier, 5 million from Lorente. No, it isn't. Something at Laurent, however, in France. Lorente, sorry, it's something like that. Anyway, I don't fucking know. You probably know it in comments. Let me know. Although you're not better to fucking pronounce it in comments, would you really? So Yeah, he come for 5 million, I believe it was, so we could probably cash in on him as well if we really wanted to. For me, I wouldn't be particularly asked about seeing Meslier go. I think we could get a decent keeper in as well to cover him. A lot of people probably argue to us and say he's a decent goalie. Sometimes he drives me crazy. Sometimes he makes good saves, but overall, I wouldn't be particularly bothered about seeing him go. I really wouldn't. I know we've only got Carl Darlow at the moment as backup, so I think there's Christensen as well, but we don't know what's happening there with him. Clausen, should I say. Obviously, with everything what's going on behind the scenes with him, who knows what's going to happen. So as it stands, we've only got Darlow, so we're going to have to look into a keeper situation if that is the case. But I wouldn't be particularly asked about Meslier going. I think we could get a decent return on him, to be honest with you, if it only cost us 5 million. So then we move on to big guns. Crescenzo Somerville, massive for us, and massively important if we want a promotion push next season. I know he's got loads of interest abroad, loads of interest in England, so it's massive, certainly a massive chance that he could be going, that is for sure. We haven't had no concrete bids as yet. Nobody's actually come in for him as it stands, but I'm pretty sure that there'll be certainly plenty of interest, and I should imagine that we should be able to get big money for him, to be honest with you. I believe Tottenham again. I think they've shown interest, but there won't be no formal bids or anything. So, but we'll have to see how that one goes. For me, you know, he's going to be a huge, massive miss. We know that. I think we relied on him way too much so last season. Got to the point where we wanted him to do everything, and it shouldn't really be like that. Obviously it's a team sport. But it turned out that he ended up having to do most at work, and way he cut inside though, and some of them goals he scored, unbelievable. Our top goal scorer, he got championship player at season, speaks volumes. His name's being spread around here, there and everywhere, so I can't, surely he's going to be going. I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays, because I tell you now, he could etch his name into our history books and be one of our best players in the future. Who knows what could happen. So Willie Gnonto, he's another 3.8 million from FC Zurich. We could cash on heavily on him. Now, for me, I won't really bother about Gnonto, I really wouldn't. Whereas other positions like Somerville, it'd be hard to replace somebody of his quality. But for me, Willie Gnonto, I think he could be replaced. I think we could get somebody in who's just as good as Willie Gnonto. I still haven't forgot about the time when he went training on his own, sulking because he wanted to move to Everton. So still haven't forgot that. I know he come back and he started working hard and putting his head down and got rid of his agent and this, that and everything else. But you still don't forget things like that. He caused a hell of a lot of grief at the beginning of the season, a lot of upset as well. So I think he scored 9 goals in end in about 40 appearances, maybe not even that many appearances, who knows. I should have checked it, but I didn't. So it's all off cuff as per usual. So yeah, for me, Willie Gnonto, 3.8 million, we could make good money on him. So there's certainly options there. So out of the ones that I've mentioned, out of the names what I've been branded about, I just want to have my opinion on it, guys. For me, Meslier, I won't be particularly asked about. Willie Gnonto, I won't particularly asked about. The rest, like I said, Rutter, he's not going to go anywhere with how much he cost us. It just seems pointless. I know you're getting his wage bill, you're not having to pay for his wages, but you still got to get other people in to cover his position and stuff. So for me, it don't make any sense. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to basically show my face, show that I'm still around and keep them videos coming out, because obviously we being a new channel, I've got to keep these, keep videos, producing them, if that makes sense. I'm fucking waffling on. And sorry about the no quiz, guys, but it is what it is. So anyway, have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Take care, stay safe. I'll speak to you all soon. Smash a thumbs up on video if you could. I'd really appreciate that. I forgot again. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for everybody who's resubscribed. Get in your comments below, guys, what you all think. Am I talking out my jacksie, as per usual? I'd say absolutely pissing it down outside. Have a good weekend, whatever's left of it. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. See you later, guys. Fucking legends, lot of you. Hey, go, hey,